Portugal doesn't really need much of an introduction these days. With beautiful beaches, exciting cities, and quaint villages nestled in the countryside, the country itself has much to commend. Whether it's welcoming locals, dazzling sunshine, or the quiet sound of the waves lapping on the shore, this country has a way of getting under your skin. If the prospect of moving to Portugal has crossed your mind, or you are already in the process of buying a house or packing your bags, it is best to know what kind of a ride you're in for. And with Portugal, you'll find that your Portugal adventure will be quite an affordable one. Stay tuned as we jump right into the cost of living here in Portugal. Hi there, my name is Amy Connolly and I'm a buyer's agent at Goldcrest, the independent property buying service here in Portugal. At Goldcrest, you, the buyer, are our primary concern, not the seller, and we will always negotiate the best possible deal for you, ensuring that you have the latest market intelligence and innovative valuation methods to make an informed decision. So, first things first. The cost of living anywhere in the world will depend on your income, financial situation, lifestyle, and spending habits. But let's take a deep dive into Portugal. Yes, it's one of the most affordable countries in Europe to live in. Just about everywhere you look, from groceries to transport, is cheap when compared to other European countries. Let's unravel the cost of living and begin with something we all need: a place to rest our heads. You'll be pleased to know that accommodation is affordable, particularly if you choose to buy outside of Lisbon. To provide you with some insights, the average asking price of a property in the Lisbon metropolitan area in 2020 was €3,225 per square metre. In Porto, it was 2,402, and the Algarve 2,674. If you venture to other parts of the country, you'll find that prices are cheaper still, with particular highlights including the Alentejo and the north of the country. And you can still find some real gems along the Silver Coast. If you'd rather rent out a property, then you'll find several options. While the price bracket in Lisbon is considerably higher, you should be able to find some good deals, particularly if you look outside of the city centre. On a side note, if you are debating whether to rent out a property or buy, then buying could be the best bet and is worth considering. Portugal has a thriving real estate market, and if you are looking to live in Portugal for some of the year, then you should be able to get some excellent returns on your investment over a longer time horizon. For many, owning brick and mortar is a very safe investment, particularly as prices continue to rise in the major hubs of Portugal. With this said, we know it is a major commitment, so the choice is really up to you. So, now you have a place to stay, but what about the daily essentials and the cost of living in Portugal in general? Let's start with your trip to the shops. The cost of food is generally very affordable, not to mention of very good quality. A hot tip that we'd like to share with you is to shop local. Whenever you get the chance. When it comes to restaurants, you should be able to eat a great meal for less than €10 in an inexpensive restaurant, which often includes a coffee in the price. Not bad, right? Just an FYI, you will also find many excellent luxury restaurants in Portugal, but expect to find the international price tags here as well. What about the extra costs that have a bad habit of creeping up? Well, utilities are generally pretty affordable. Basic utilities, including cooling, water, electricity, and garbage, for 85 square meters will cost you around €107 a month. This will obviously also depend greatly on your usage, and as Portugal has a warm climate, you won't break the bank on heating. But bear in mind that the winter can get unexpectedly cold inside houses, so make sure you do have a good heating system. And getting around in Portugal, well, the country has good public transportation links. In Lisbon and Porto, you can easily get around by the metro. There are good train links across the country and buses everywhere in Portugal. A monthly pass ranges from 30 to €40 depending on the city. If driving is more your style, gasoline is around €2 a litre. So just one more thing before we wrap things up. Healthcare. Public healthcare in Portugal is almost completely free if you are a citizen or a resident, and only some small costs will apply. A couple of procedures require a fee, but for the most part, public healthcare is both affordable and very good. Private healthcare is also quite cheap if this is what you're looking for, particularly when compared to the likes of places like the US. So that's all from us. If you are looking for more details on the cost of living in Portugal, our article on the cost of living in Lisbon should be of interest to you. You can check it out on the link in the description below. Please don't forget to hit like and subscribe. My name is Amy and this is Goldcrest Insights.